Hey everybody, got another video for you here at Project 9 Oaks. It's a little bit different, don't really have a project for you, but I'm back in the chicken yard today to work with my chickens on this new product that I was sent. Grub Terra contacted me about their black soldier fly larvae, and you know, said for me to check it out, see what I think, and see if I would review it for them. So I said sure. So this was kind of perfect timing for us to get contacted by Grub Terra. Actually, we were looking to do something a little different with our chickens. You know, we do the typical chicken feed, you know, every day in a feeder, and then we kind of do our own, you know, I guess table scraps, food waste, you know, vegetables and things like that we have left over, or you know, tomatoes we pick out of the garden that have already been pecked by birds, things like that. We'll put them in here for them to snack on. Now that it's getting into the summer, our vegetables are kind of lacking, and so you know, so we don't have that source for them, and so we're just trying to find another way just to kind of keep them occupied. You know, that stuff works for a while, but just always trying to keep something interesting for them, since we kind of keep them in this chicken yard most of the time because of our dogs. So anyway, so these guys came along and said, hey, would you try this out? And that was actually pretty perfect timing. So what this product does, after reading up on it and talking with them a little bit, is that they basically do what we've been doing, kind of more on a you know, larger scale, is that they get waste, you know, from food waste from restaurants, and then they you know, put the black soldier fly larvae in there, and they kind of break all that down. And meanwhile, those larvae are getting larger, and then they harvest those and dry them out and package them up. So, you know, kind of a neat operation. It's all here in the U.S. And I guess U.S. and Canada, I believe. And so that's kind of nice to have it kind of local here. But you know, they take that waste that would just go to landfills, that food waste, and then turn it into a product that you can get for your chickens. So I thought it was kind of neat. Anyway, so I tried it out, and it's you know, so far so good. And you know, they have I have a 1 pound bag here, but they have you know, 5 pound bags on their website you can get. And I'm just using it as a snack, you know, kind of every day, every couple of days. But they also have live larvae for you, and that's, you know, if you have lizards, things like that that would eat that. So they have 2 options there for you online. So if you would, just go check them out. This is Grub Terra. It's grubterra.com, and you know, check out their products, kind of read up about them. It actually works pretty good for me so far. If you would go on there to their website, and if you decide to buy something from them, is if you would use that promo code is GRUB10. I'll put it in the description below, but GRUB10 will get you 10% off your first order from them. So that's a nice little you know, help you out for that. But anyway, so I'm gonna get to feeding these again, and maybe I'll get you some shots of them eating it. But they are kind of swarming me here. You can't quite see them on the camera, but they're wanting some more of this. So I think I'll get them some here, and we'll you know, give you an idea of how much they like. All right, so here we are at the other end of the chicken yard, and you can see it's just a bag of dried bugs, basically. So my wife will not reach in here and grab these and throw them to the chickens. So so this is really my job. And I think, being a YouTube channel that does a lot of projects, I'm really thinking of developing some sort of feeder that will kind of drop this more automatically. I have some ideas, but I haven't really kind of put it all together yet. But anyway, I might do something like that where it's anyway, that can kind of more automate this. Of course, you know, something just make it more complicated than just throwing it to them. But we'll see where that comes about. Maybe my kids have an idea of what they can do. But anyway, we'll start throwing them out here. And you know, one good thing about this product is that it also has a high in calcium, more than mealworms. We were given mealworms to them as snacks, and you know, it's nice that this additional calcium maybe helps with their the egg shell being a little bit thicker, and that's really good for us because we make our kids go get the chicken eggs in these baskets. They put the eggs in the baskets, and by the time they get back to the house, inevitably one is broken or something because they don't know how to be gentle with eggs. So maybe this will help. I'll get more eggs from the coop to the counter instead of having to toss a few and having to clean up some baskets. So anyway, but we'll you know, maybe bring you back later on to see how this is doing more long term. But anyway, I think this is a good product. I think we're going to stick with it, and I appreciate you guys sticking around for this video. If you would just you know, check out this company online, see what they're all about, see if they fit your you know, what your operation is. But again, my chickens seem to love it, and it's a nice little treat for them. Anyway, I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks. Okay, well, I couldn't stand it. I had to build something. So basically, I built a dead bug launcher. So this is just PVC. I had 3/4 inch PVC on the outside with a, I think it's a 3/8 inch on the inside, and just wrap tape around it. I don't know if you can see on the inside, like electrical tape around the end of the small plunger side, and so it'll fit tight in there, and then just put a rubber band and it's going to shoot out like that. So we'll go ahead and get it loaded up here. So I don't know if you can see, I'm just loading these dead bugs, these dried larvae in here. We'll fill them up and we'll see what this looks like. Oh geez, I just let go and it shot up in the air. Well, they're like, oh, my kids are gonna love this. So we'll do more. We'll actually shoot it this time. All right. All right. Cheap little thrill here, but my kids will love this, and I got to build another one, or they'll start fighting over it. But had to build another. Had to do something for this, so